Good morning. I was chatting to a friend a few minutes ago, and he gave me an idea of doing this video. We had a very interesting conversation about self esteem, and out of the conversation, he mentioned to me that actually asked me, have you noticed a certain contradiction in the word self esteem? Say, well, what are you getting at? He said, no, have you noticed that um, there's a contradiction in the fact that it is called self esteem, but we tend to derive it from others? I said, oh, wow, this is actually a very interesting point. And it got me thinking, you know, self esteem literally means the esteem of you by you. Other words that you can replace with self esteem is admiration, respect, value, high opinion, and of course love. So you put self in front of all of these words and you get self admiration, self respect, self value, self opinion, self high opinion, and self love. So this is what self esteem is. So which means it's something that is supposed to come from within and that we're supposed to feel for ourselves. Now the contradiction that my friend was pointing out is that while all of this is meant to be felt and expressed by us towards us, it's usually not the case. You see, for some reasons that I think that could be part of a different conversation, but for some reason, this feeling, if I can call it that, in many people depends largely on what they perceive as others' opinions of them. And often that perception is not even true, is not accurate. In fact, 9 times out of 10, it isn't. Yet, many go through life altering their behavior, altering who they truly are, their personality, in order to obtain approval, to seek validation, and get the appreciation from others. That is why you will often come across people who seem to have everything in life, as we often say, at least looking at them from an external perspective. They are wealthy, they are successful professionally, they are successful in their career, they're good looking, they're healthy, and yet they seem to constantly be looking to impress others, to receive compliments from others, to receive admiration from others. It is as if all these achievements have no meaning unless somebody externally has recognized them. It is it is in such cases that you see people flaunting their money to impress. They buy and wear flashy and expensive accessories. They constantly brag about themselves and their achievements. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not talking about the healthy sense of pride that you can feel and you should feel for yourself. What I'm talking about, and I insist on the word need, what I'm talking about is the need, the obsessive need to be appreciated by others in order to have a sense of self value. This is what I'm talking about because it truly becomes a need and quite a destructive one. I would go as far as comparing it to what drugs are for a drug addict, or alcohol for an alcoholic, or cigarettes for smokers. Look, I am not in any way trying to say that we are robots or that we should be robots. We are human beings. We are social beings, and as such, we cannot live in total emotional isolation from others. Being loved and appreciated by others is a natural and perfectly healthy and normal desire. And everybody feels that desire, don't get me wrong. It is built within us, we cannot get rid of it. That's who we are as a species. But as you know, everything in excess becomes detrimental. Even the things that were originally good. One sweet once in a while won't kill you. But if you spend day and night eating sweets, well, we know the obvious results of that. So we have to be cautious not to forsake who we truly are as persons in order to obtain the admiration and appreciation of others. The danger of doing that is what happens when that admiration, that appreciation are suddenly removed. What if one given day the admiration and appreciation diminishes or completely disappears? What if they are replaced by criticism and negative comments? How do you feel then? To what lengths are you willing to go at that moment in order to regain the admiration and appreciation that you've become addicted to and have a sense of self-esteem again? Deriving your self-esteem from external factors is the same as totally entrusting others with your happiness. You will never truly be happy.